Hi everybody, this is Lynn from Creative Concept Crafts with something I'm rather excited about, and this is something called Sliceform. It's again been a request from somebody who'd seen something, liked it and asked me would I be able to take a look at it, and this is the first of what will be a few in this series. So this is the Sliceform heart. This is the card that will accompany it, but in this video I'm just covering the actual heart itself and of course matching box and envelope box. So all the Sliceform, no matter what the shape or the design, are all put together in exactly the same way. There's 12 pieces to the heart, and if you also can see there's a games controller. There's 2 that have got the drawing pieces on, and the other 10 pieces are plain. But if you look at it, it's like a grid inside, but it flips over sideways and folds completely flat to go inside a card. So really great fun, and I loved trying to master this one. It's been a little bit of a challenge, but I've really enjoyed it, and I hope you're going to enjoy it too. So that's one that will be released shortly. Today, like I said, I'm doing the heart, and there's 12 pieces in the Sliceform to create this particular 3D heart. There's 6 pieces that have the Sliceform at the bottom and 6 pieces that have the Sliceform at the top. I think if you look at it now, you'll be able to see that's the top Sliceform and that's the bottom Sliceform. And quite simply, one slots into the other. A little bit fiddly, but not difficult to do. It just takes a little bit of time and patience. So that's the games controller. Like I said, there'll be 2 with the drawn control unit pieces on, and then the other 10 pieces of this one are plain. One will be an upward Sliceform and one a downward Sliceform with the drawing on, and then if you look on the reverse, and all the other pieces are without, it's just the outline shape. So we're going to start to put this one together, and all you're going to do is take just one of the pieces from either section. It doesn't matter which way around you're doing. I've taken the top Sliceform to start, so I only need the one piece of that to start with. And what I'm going to do is slide slot 1 of the base to slot 1 of the top. So it's just the first one on each side. So slot 1 into slot 1 and pop it down until it's level at the top. Okay, so now we go to slot 2 into slot 1. So the piece that you're picking up is you're using slot 2, but it goes into, sorry, the piece you're picking up is slot 1, you're placing it into slot 2. Now slot 1 of the third piece goes into slot 3. So they're all level on the rear side, and they're all level at the top. You've got to make sure that those slots slide all the way down. If it's not level, then it hasn't slotted into position correctly. That's slot 1 going into slot 4. That's 4 of the 6 pieces. Now we're coming to slot 1 into slot 5. So they're all done exactly the same way. And the final one, slot 1 into slot 6. So all we've done is gone from the first slot on the one piece all the way to the last one with the opposing pieces. So an upward Sliceform and all the downward Sliceforms have all gone in to the one piece. Okay, they're all level, waggling about at the minute, that's fine. Oh, by the way, I've used 220-gram cardstock here, so it makes quite a firm unit, a little heart, when it's completed. So all I'm doing is just flipping the heart upside down. Okay, so everything's in line, And you just got to try and even the slots out a little bit. And this is where the first couple of these are not difficult to do, but just a bit fiddly. Because it's as you can understand, it's a little bit waggly. What you can do is go to slot 6 and put the last one in. But I prefer to work from the back forward because I find that trying to get inside with your fingers if you get in the last between 5 and 6 can be a bit difficult. So I'm going from now into slot 2, and each of those slots on the piece that you're placing in lines up directly with a piece on the other side. Okay, and again they all need to be level at the top. So if you've got a heart sticking up, then there's something holding it. You haven't got one of the slots exactly into position. Everything lines up all the way, both at the top, the bottom and the sides. Everything's level. So you've just got to sort of maneuver the waggly base piece until it's in line with the top pieces. It's not difficult, like I said, but it does take a couple of minutes just to get them in line. The more you do, you'll find it'll become more stable and those pieces slot in a lot easier. First couple are a bit of a fiddle, but after that we're okay. All right, so that's the second piece in position. And all we're going to do is repeat that process now with all the rest of the pieces. So this is the third piece going into slot 3 of the original one. You're just literally covering up one set of the slots with the other, sliding them into position and then push them down. Like I said, if they're not in line, then you'll end up with it sticking up at the top. That's not right. You need to get it into position, push down so that it's level with all the other pieces. There's one piece sticking up here that's not quite in line. It's just a matter of finding which one it is. It's usually just one piece that's maybe just not quite lined up. But as soon as you correct it, everything slots down and into position. There we go. It was just one little piece that wasn't quite in line with the rest. So that's 3 pieces in line now. Starting to take the 3D shape. So now we're going to repeat exactly the same thing with piece 4. That one's just gone straight in. That's what I said. When you've done a couple of them, it starts to become much more rigid and those lines are lined up and they slot in quite a bit easier. So this is piece number 5 now. So we're not far. So that's piece 5 in position and the final one. So all the lines go into slot 6. It's not actually too bad on cardstock either. One piece of 12 by 12 actually makes one complete of these. That's about, I think it's about 3 inches square. So there we go. One 3D Sliceform heart. And like I said, when I come to the card video, I'll explain how to attach it onto the card. But for the minute, there's our Sliceform heart, which folds flat to go inside the card. Hope you enjoy it. I'm rather excited with this. Until the next time, bye for now.